Well, I'm actually having to redo this video because I accidentally recorded over it. Fortunately, this wasn't the video that I unboxed something in. Whew, that would have pissed me off. Anyways, so let's try this again. Chuck Norris. I had a whole spiel about this movie. It is now lost to eternity. Great movie. Watch it. That's basically what it boiled down to. Watch this movie. This is one of my favorite Chuck Norris movies. It is my favorite Chuck Norris movie. And it is the movie equivalent of a video game with God mode turned on. Real good. Just, it doesn't matter what kind of mood you're in, you'll be happy by the end of it movie. And, very cheesy movie. I'll give it that. And speaking of cheesy movies, oh yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Paid $4 for this guy at the Goodwill. It's an amazing shape. These, like all the others, are the pan and scan copies, because that's the part of my collection I am moving through at the moment. And this is an interesting one. Encyclopedia of Animals, Volume 7. I believe these were only released to schools. And there's 8 total in the series. And they come with a disc, of course. And this is CAV, two-sided, yes. So you get to look at amazing insects in close-up detail. If you've ever seen the movie Microcosmos, it's actually very similar to that, but more informational. And it actually comes with a book. Insects and Spiders. And it has amazing artwork in it. And this would basically be the book that the teacher would have or would pass around to the students to view while they were watching the movie on Laserdisc. And each page has photos and companion information about what is on the photos, and each of the photos corresponds to part of the Laserdisc. So it's very, very nice. I mean, this is something you typically find in like a box set, but this is just an industrial application for Laserdiscs in the case of a learning tool for schools. This was owned by a school. I'm not actually sure how much I paid for this. This may be, I'm thinking, because it is a informational type, it came from the pile that my friend Adam gave me. Most of my National Geographics and stuff like that came from Adam. This I will show you briefly. Yeah, it's got Rosie O'Donnell in it, so I don't want anything to do with it. If anybody wants this, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll ship the damn thing to you free of charge, just to get rid of it. This, the best propaganda cartoon ever, aside from the Bugs Bunny one back in the 40s. Yes, Save the Rainforests. Good movie. It's good, clean fun, but it's a little odd. It's kind of like Captain Planet in my mind. I'll put it in the same category. I love that cartoon, but, you know, it's propaganda. Environmentalist propaganda. Recycling. I mean, come on. By buying all these Laserdiscs, I'm not having new DVDs pressed for me. After all, if I'm not contributing to the consumer culture, I don't buy anything new. I mean, I could point to literally anything in this room, and it came from a thrift store, or was given to me, or was donated to me, or was sent to me anonymously, or whatever else. I don't buy things new. Unless I'm planning on supporting somebody or some company, in which case I will buy things new. But that is the exception. Generally speaking, I'd rather recycle something. You can see, this was already made. The resources have already been used to create this. There goes my frickin' monitor again. There we go. It provides most of the light. Gosh, I completely lost my train of thought. I was off on a recycling kick again, wasn't I? I like to reuse things. What can I say? It's better than it just sitting on a shelf somewhere rotting away. Oh, no! And eventually having to be replaced. But yes, Full Metal Jacket, the anti-propaganda film. We just had a propaganda film, and now we have an anti-propaganda film. Although I guess in its own way it still is a propaganda film. Just from the from a different kind of perspective. And we'll go ahead and look at the worst of a trilogy. There's always a worst of a trilogy, but this was a real letdown to me. The director's cut helped it, but, you know. I didn't like this. First two, I love the first two Godfather movies, and actually got Godfather 1 arriving soon. I'm not a big fan of the third. I'm not alone in that assessment, I don't think. Love this movie. It's one of the legendary 99 or the 50 or so discs I picked up at the Goodwill for 99 cents in one lot. Most of the tags have been removed, but not all of them. And this one, I don't even want to know what that stain on the side is. I'll probably clean it off, but it's a great movie. It's in not the best shape, but it's typical Mel Brooks cast. It's just amazing. I love this movie, and I had never seen it until I saw it on Laserdisc. I love watching things for the first time on Laserdisc. It's always fun. And we're going to go ahead and get into a couple of awesome parody movies. Oh yeah, Hot Shots. And Hot Shots Part II. Just love that. The lovely little the billows in the face. And of course the chicken in the chest, which they used as the front billing for the cover. Pretty appropriate, to be honest. This was actually sealed when I got it. That's why it's so shiny. But I opened this one 3 years ago. This was one of the 99s. Really wish I hadn't opened it now that I'm thinking about it, but yeah, especially because I have managed to damage it in the last 3 years. I'm usually pretty good about taking care of my discs, but I watched that one a lot. This one I got for $3, no shipping. Speaking of sealed, it is. Factory sealed Laserdisc. Never seen it, never heard of it, but it has got an all-star cast, especially Joe Mantegna. Mantegna, however you pronounce his name. I'm sorry. Here. Factory sealed. It seems to have a $440 sticker on it, although I'm pretty sure that's probably a different currency than ours, if that's accurate. I hope it was $440 when it was new. It's an HBO video release done by Image with the typical craziness on the side. Which makes them really easy to spot in a rack, by the way. Well, I guess that'll about do it for my second try at this video, because I overwrote the first one. Sorry about that, guys. I had a lot of good info in it, too. Now, how much I can do about that. If you overwrite something, it's gone.